Hi, welcome back. I'm Umberlay. This is part 2 of SWTOR for new players, and I need to apologize for the audio in this video. Something happened, and I'm not gonna do the voiceover for the whole video, sorry.
It's very important that you train kind of frequently. So you're going to keep running over to this trainer while you're on Hutta, because in the early levels you're going to get kind of a lot of new abilities.
I never miss my mark. You won't either if you listen. Good hunting out there.
So you're going to want to make sure that you constantly check in and see what that's going to be all about. Alright, now we're going to go into the palace. Yeah, mine's this one. Okay, so sometimes you're going to see little blue glowy things like this hanging around, and they're called lore objects. And first of all, they give you a little bit of XP, and then you can go to the codex entries, which I'm trying to remember where you look at those. Here, okay, Shift L, or just come up here and find it. And anything that you've picked up the codex entry for will give you information. So the one we just got was for the Ugnaught, and it will have more information about what Ugnaughts are, or whatever other information, you know, that pertains to whatever that item is. So say it's a plant, it'll talk about that. Say it's an animal or a creature or whatever, it'll talk about that. Like here, we just got the codex entry for Nemro the Hutt. So we can go back and look for Nemro the Hutt, and then it would tell us all the information we would want to maybe know that the storyline isn't going to tell us about Nemro the Hutt. Okay, so now that we have 2 missions that take us outside of this little area, we can click on the speeder and take the speeder from here over to the edge of Jaguna, which I guess is the city we're in. And then we can continue our walk the rest of the way. I think on the way there's another blue thing we can click. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's in another spot. Okay, so now we have our first hat. It's a silly looking one, and if we look here, there are some options, and if we were a subscriber, or if we wanted to pay cartel credits, we could hide this hat, but we are neither of those things, so we cannot. And we could also hide or show our dark side corruption and enable dynamic mount colors, which we don't have yet, and we could unify the colors of our outfit so that it at least all matched and we didn't look super strange. Oh, there's the other blue thing that you can click on in the area. Okay. I knew there was another one somewhere soon. So yeah, we'll come come over here, we'll click on, oh my gosh, my dogs. So we'll come over here, we'll click on this, and now it's given us another codex entry. And some experience for clicking on it. And we've gotten another achievement. Okay, so people are talking about their proficiencies. So up here, you can select your combat proficiencies. So I didn't do it yet because I forgot about it. So you can get to this window. Hold on. You can get to this window a couple of ways. You can come up here and go down to combat proficiencies, or you can press the letter K and open combat proficiencies. I like to play as Pyro. And that is going to determine a couple of things. So it'll determine whether you're tank or DPS as a power tech, and it will also determine like what your actual, like what type of proficiencies you will select. Because if you're a tank, you're going to want to take things that will give you tank things, and if you're a DPS, you want to take things that will help you as a DPS. Okay, and before we do any of this, we need to train. We've leveled. I'm sure there's something we need to go get. Although we could double check by pressing P and looking here and here. Yeah, we need to go get Rail Shot. That one would be good. Okay, now when you look on your map, we can see that the first mission is over here, then there's a mission over here, then there's whatever this is. And if we remember, purple is either the planet storyline or our class storyline. So this and this are side things. Ooh, box. Okay, so we picked up a small satchel of crafting material. This is great. We're gonna open it. It's gonna give us silica. And now you're gonna say, well, where did that go? So over here on the side of our inventory is a little diamond, and it says materials. And if we look here, here is our silica in our materials inventory, which is a separate inventory from our regular inventory. And oh my goodness, I didn't realize that I got a new belt and a new generator? Yeah, generator. So anytime you pick up materials like that, they should automatically go into that materials inventory. However, there are a few materials that doesn't seem to be the case, and you have to do it manually. And that is why there is a button like this that says move all your materials to your crafting inventory. And then there's a couple of materials where you just simply have to have it open and you right click on them and they'll go into that materials inventory. Okay, now we want to go over here. I also want to point out that you can have the map open while you're walking, and it does go sort of see-through, so you can still see the map. while you're walking. I do this a lot while I'm playing. Unfortunately, I do run into things and accidentally start fights, but it does help me not get lost. Oh, there is a Wookiee up here. Oh, there we go. Pack dog. There is a Wookiee up over here that can be fun to fight. Yeah, we should be able to see what's over here. I don't know that he's for anybody's missions. I just know that he's up here. Okay, so these little terminals here are the quick travel points, and sometimes they don't automatically unlock on your map, and so if you're not sure if it's unlocked, you just right click on it to make sure that you've got it. I think part of the reason we're not leveling very quickly is because of how slow we're walking, but it's fine. This is what it was like when this game first came out. You walked super slow. You didn't get sprint until forever. And what is this? Great, a casino chip. Just what I always wanted. No, am I going the right way? I don't have any idea where I'm going. I think I need to go back this way. I just said I keep the map open so I don't get lost, and I'm lost. We leveled up by discovering the marsh. Oh, okay, so here's yet another one of these totems. Okay, so we, at some point, I don't actually know when, have acquired 2 complementary major experience boosts. These will increase all experience gained by 25% for 3 hours, and they don't combine with other boosts. I highly recommend using these, especially as free to play. This is very slow leveling, so I mean, it's not as low as it could, or slow as it could be, but it's pretty slow, so I recommend them. Yeah, especially if you're going to be like leveling or questing or whatever for a few hours. Definitely toss that on. It will help make things go faster. Yeah. Okay, another way to gain XP slightly faster is to join a guild that has a plus 15 XP bonus. It does help level you up slightly faster. It's pretty nice. As far as I know, that bonus does stack with the XP boost. Even though the XP boost says it does not stack with other bonuses. Or, yeah, XP bonuses. Oh, that's a great question. Is there an auto run? Someone just asked. Yes, you can set up an auto run, or maybe it's just automatic, I'm not positive. But if you go to your key binding, it's in key bindings? I think it's in key bindings. Under movement. Am I crazy? Yeah, so numlock is auto run. I didn't set that up, so it's just the automatic auto run. Okay, so that's a great question. Does your light side, dark side standing change the story outcome? Which generally no, but it will change aspects of the individual pieces of the story. So various cutscenes or various mission objectives may change depending on if you picked light side or dark side at various points. So earlier I picked a dark side choice, and that wasn't for my class story, it was for a side mission, but I picked a dark side choice even though I'm light side, and if I had picked light side, the outcome of that would have been different for the NPCs, but not for me. I still would have gotten paid and everything would have been fine. But it doesn't affect necessarily the overall outcome of the story. Is still generally the same, no matter whether you're light side or dark side. Alright, we hit level 10, so this unlocks some things to us, like Sprint.
That's old.
Yeah, I know who got a
And
member sponsorship token.
now our
I'll tell you everything,
friend
but I've got
here
a price.
I saw
is
this.
going to
I think
want to be our companion, which is good because stuff is going to start getting harder. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're really, really running now. Sorry, I really just want to find Sprint because sometimes it somehow gets turned off, so it's nice to have it somewhere on your bar so that if it accidentally gets turned off, you can easily turn it back on. Just I don't want to put it there. Oh, I don't really want to put it there either. It's just nice to put it somewhere where you're not going to accidentally turn it off yourself. I'm going to take a second here and rearrange. Oh, wait. Oh, very nice. Okay. Let's actually move this over here. And this over here. Okay, so I don't know how it knows my preference from an entirely different account, but it does. So that's great. But if you go into your interface editor, you can change the orientation of these orientation of the quick bars. There we go. By doing this, it's slots per row. And you can make them into little boxes or whatever, and then you can move them around. So some players may have them as small boxes, some players have them as just straight up and down things, and yeah, so you can have them however you want them. Whatever works best for you and your playstyle. I have another tip that I think I want to share. So if you go here and you go into the camera, so you want your max camera distance to come all the way up to 100% and hit apply, and then you can really come out away from your character, and so you can just see way more. Okay, so I just completed this, which comes with I could pick one of these rewards, so we can preview by pressing Control and then left click. So this is what Mako looks like now. This is 1, 2, or 3. Well, it's actually 1, 2, or 3. Oh my goodness, now we can create our legacy. Oh, I see. Alright, so what should our legacy name be? Let's see. So, the legacy surname is shared between all the characters you create on that account. So, whatever you pick, it better be something you like, because it's forever unless you get a legacy rename, which costs cartel points. So there is that. Let's see. Let's pick. And I actually, this could be a thing, but I think you like the surname. It's like one person can have it per server, but I'm not sure. I don't think I can even display it unless. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. So there's something in the legacy that you're gonna want to make sure you do on planets, and that is finding the datacrons and yeah, the datacrons. And if there's any of those data crystal, like it's gonna give you a little crystal, you're gonna want to find those too. So there's 2 on Hutta. One of them is in a heroic area. So we're gonna finish the this little item modification mission, and then we're gonna go pick up the heroics and see if we can do any of them. So what the datacrons do is give you permanent extra stats across your entire
You get the big
legacy.
bounties and the fat pay.
And
Good hunting out there.
that's super nice and very convenient. And you definitely want that. And it even works for free-to-play players, I believe. I don't think they exclude it from free-to-play or preferred players. So the heroic you want is this factory recall. That's the one that's going to get you over to the datacron. I think it's the presence datacron.
I'm guessing every firegrad on Hunter heard it. That was amazing work.
Okay, so when you complete a heroic, you want to make sure that you pick the right reward. So if you're a DPS, you want to pick bolt blasters. If you're a tank, you want to pick Demolishers. And if you're a healer, there will be a box option that says something like Tech Medic or Menders or something along those lines. And I think if you are on a Sith or a Jedi, the names of the outfits are similar but not quite this. Yeah, I think it's Bulwark and something. So you want to just be sure that you're picking the correct box. Okay, so now we're going to go down and grab that last Datacron, which is down in this area. So I'm going to quick travel over there. Well, I say quick travel over there. I'm way up here, so I'm just gonna go down here. Oh look, another one of these. Okay, and oh, there it is. Okay. See, I think the hill we were just on is the hill we needed to be on. We just need to come up here and find the right path to get over here. And then we have them. This one is up here. Okay, so there's the Datacron. We're gonna want to come over here. And we've got it. Oh, okay. Here's something I didn't know. Apparently, you cannot change the appearance of your companion unless you're a subscriber. Interesting.
I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Again, I want to apologize for the audio. I'm not sure what happened, but hopefully I can fix it for my next video. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!